Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Wednesday. Eke Market, I bring the news update. Ndị Igbo are still traumatized by the nightmares and horrific killings of over 2 million Igbo. That's according to Ohaneze, as they tell Tinubu to end this war officially. Yes, that's what the Ohaneze under BŁ0ÇKŚ Secretariat is saying. Say 54 years after the declaration that no victor, no vanquished, and the 3 hours pact signed, so in the Igbo, they are still facing war. Nigeria is still fighting the Igbos. That's what BŁ0ÇKŚ saying. Ohaneze under BŁ0ÇKЩ Secretariat saying, the Bola Tinubu end this war officially. You are the president, has been declared by the biased umpire. Said, now you are there. You have to stop this war because you are still fighting Ndị Igbo. After 54 years of genocide that you committed, officially, yes, because you say you are fighting. You are waging a war against people who did nothing wrong, and they said they want freedom. They declared freedom, independent state of Biafra. That's all. That's what caused this whole genocide that saw over 3 million people killed. Over 3 million people killed. Yes, mostly women and children. Mostly women and children. So, and they are still fighting Ndị Igbo, committing the same genocide because Ndị Igbo is saying, look, that freedom we sought in the 60s, we are still asking for it again. That's why the latest genocide is still going on. The Nigerian army is in the southeast committing genocide. So the BŁ0ÇKŚ Secretariat is saying to Tinubu, end this war officially. The economic blockade is still going on. The blockade has saw millions of children, of Biafrans, killed by diseases, hunger. People died in their large numbers, not by bullet, hunger because of economic blockade. And the same economic blockade is still going on against Ndị Igbo. Even after the war, they said they are putting up, reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. The economic blockade is going on. The exclusion going on. They blocked Ndị Igbo completely in terms of economy. Since 1970 till now, they are still doing it. Conspiracy theory against Ndị Igbo, not to rise up. Are we talking about 20 pounds given to every man after the war? Irrespective of whatever you have in your bank account. Those who have millions and thousands, hundreds, we are given only 20. Are we talking about that? Or the indigenization policy to target the Igbos, to push them down and more. People who were, they are rising up from the war, trying to, dust themselves from the ashes. Yet you are putting policies that will traumatize them more and put them back in terms of economy. So they are still fighting. They are still fighting Ndị Igbo. And that's why the leader of the IPOB have seen, Mazam Lekano, and said, look, we must come in this time around. You are still waging a war, after you have declared the war has ended, and Ndị Igbo felt that, the war has ended. Unknown to them that these guys still fighting, but Mazam Lekano have seen it and said he must come out to defend it. And that is the latest genocide you see in the southeast. Because he said the economic blockade is still going on. They are still fighting Ndị Igbo with the economy. And Mazam Lekano said he must come out and rescue. Yes, since you have watched them, looking at them and said, look, this conspiracy will not stop. He said, let's go back. Let's restore our sovereignty. And that is the independent state of Biafra, the restoration of Biafra. That's why the army is in the southeast today. They say they are fighting IPOB. They are fighting. IPOB is not committing any offense. It's self-determination they are doing. So, end the war. End the war. You have not ended it. You are still fighting the war. That's why the leader of the IPOB is in detention, because he said, stop this war against people who are defenseless, did nothing to you. Stop it. And now Ohaneze is realizing. Look at their statement. Ohaneze and Igbo, the foremost social cultural organization, advocating for the interests of Igbo people, calls on Tinubu and the All Progressive APC led federal government to officially end the war against the Igbo on the 54th anniversary of the Biafran War, which ended on January 15, 1970. End of quote. That's the statement I've just said of the Ohaneze asking the federal government. Say, look, you must end this thing officially. So what are we not talking about? When people see, oh, the Igbos are asking for separation of states, they're asking for their freedom. They say, these Igbo people self, wouldn't be their problem. I beg, leave them, let them go. You don't know the history of the Igbo. As a young person, maybe your parents did not tell you, as the federal government has concealed history in the secondary school, there's the high schools and colleges. They don't want people to understand, the young generation, to understand what happened during the war, or what caused the war, and everything. So they concealed. So some children, or some younger generation, I beg your pardon, who are from the other ethnic nationalities, wouldn't understand. So they would dabble into this discussion and say, oh, Ndebo, you're asking too much, you're disturbing. No! You have to understand the story of the Igbo man. He's made scapegoat today in Nigeria because of his, understanding of what freedom entails. Yes, because he has been traumatized. Ndebo has gone through the crucible. And so that is it. End the war officially, Ohaneze is saying. But we are saying, whether ended officially or they continued, Ndebo has declared that freedom is their birthright. Freedom. If there is anything that is birthright of the Ndebo, is freedom, man, that they will continue to pursue. The Igbo man, if you come to the Southeast, in Igbo land, you know what birthright means. No Igbo man says his birthright. No, he will fight to finish. He will use his last blood to defend his birthright. Yes. So, the birthright of the Igbo is freedom. And that they said they will continue no matter what. So they will fight for their freedom with the last drop of their blood. And that's simple. So whether you stop it officially, the war, or you continue fighting, waging, using economic blockade and everything, and the military and genocide you are committing, they will continue to ask for their freedom. And that is it. There's nothing anybody can say about it.